For Tom Hopper and Alexander Vlahos. Wow, that's one of the loudest cheers of the weekend, that one. Ooh. Wow, so over to you guys then. You've got these two great gentlemen here from Merlin. This is your, I know who's going to, I knew you'd ask good questions, but hands up, I'll bring the mic front to you. Please keep hands up so I can see them, but don't obscure everyone's view.
Ryan?
Hi.
Come to M2.
I want to ask this.
Ryan? M2 eye.
At the end of the season 5 finale, it was left quite open for any opportunities for any spin-off series or movies. Do you think that would be happening, or would you like to do one in the future?
Are we contemplating here?
I think I've said before that I'd like to go back and discover Mordred again because I only had a year, so I sort of felt as I was getting into the swing of things, it finished. But I guess that I think the general consensus is that's it.
I mean, I always like to have done one where you saw Percival speak, but that would have been nice.
Maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I think we'd probably be open to if it ever came around, but I think for now, that's probably it.
Kickstarter. Kickstarter.
Kickstarter movie Merlin. Yes, yeah.
Right, and Lady Him.
Hi. I was wondering if you had any favourite minor characters in the series?
Minor characters. I mean, Warwick Davis was kind of minor.
I thought Liam Cunningham as Ruiden was great, and then they killed him, so it's like, okay. Yeah, Ruiden, whoever, Liam Cunningham, yeah.
Now we have a question from a lady here.
Do you have anything planned for the future? Like, what are you going to act in and things?
Well, I'm looking at buying a house at some point. I'll get a dog with a nice white picket fence. Plans for the future, I mean, just keep working, I suppose, and doing good stuff is always the plan as an actor, I think. Alex?
What he said. The house thing.
Yeah, but a cat, not a dog.
I know, like, acting is so precarious as a profession, so just to continue working is probably the dream.
Okay, now a question from a lady here.
Hi, just to say, me and my friends love you in Merlin, and also I just wanted to ask, what was your favourite scenes that you ever filmed?
I really liked all the snow stuff in the first 2 episodes, just because it wasn't snow and it was really hot.
We couldn't actually complete it because we were laughing so hard throughout it. It's the one where me and Sir Leon wake up from a dream.
The dark.
Forest of Dean.
The Forest of Dean. Loved it.
Thank you.
Smart.
Yeah.
And a question for this lady here.
Firstly, I just want to say thank you so much for a great show. But my question is, who is the most cheekiest person to record with?
Cheekiest?
Define cheeky. I'd say Rupert.
Rupert's pretty cheeky. I mean, Owen can be cheeky as well.
But then Owen
Bradley can be cheeky. I can be cheeky.
I can be cheeky. You're pretty cheeky.
Actually. But Rupert's pretty cheeky because Rupert's quite witty. So he tends to be cheeky than most, I would say.
Yes.
So let's go with Rupert as our final answer.
A question in the back.
First, I'd like to ask what it's like to work on a set.
Someone like herself would like to be an actress. Have you got any tips?
Okay, let's do the first one first.
The filming on Merlin was great.
Thank you. Yes, the set's great. It's in the main set, like all the interior stuff is in a warehouse in Cardiff. Always someone from Cardiff here, bless them. And it's very cool, it's just lots of bits of wood on the outside, and then you go inside and it looks like cameras on TV, which is very cool. And then, becoming an actor, honestly, I've never seen it.
I watched bits and then saw all of series 4.
So before or after you got the part? Which one?
Yeah, before. No, after, when I got the part. So, but then became fans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
And we're right down at the front again, gentlemen. Right this side, hello.
Oh, yeah, there. How does he come in around so quickly? It's like morphing to different places. Here's a, what do you call it? Segway.
You're giving away trade secrets now. I have another question here.
There was a lot of on-screen banter with the knights. I was just wondering whether there was...
Someone's got shot.
Whoops. That's one less member of crew to worry about. Let's moving on.
Yeah, there was a lot of on-screen banter with the knights. I was wondering if there was any kind of like on-screen kind of pranks in the set.
Oh, yeah.
Bradley was quite good at pranks.
Bradley was probably the biggest prankster, yeah.
I can't really remember. I never got pranked.
I once, me and a couple of the other boys always used to have these Nature Valley oat bars to keep us going through the day, and I kept forgetting to bring mine in, and one day I finally remembered to bring my box of Nature Valley oat bars. And I went back to my room to have them, and Bradley had found a lot of used Nature Valley oat bar wrappers and just put them all around the room to look as if he'd massacred all my oat bars. And I went no less than mental over this. That was a nasty prank. Because I like the food.
Oh!
Whether you went to anyone for advice or to talk to?
I'm not really going to look for advice, to seek for advice, but advice was always...
It's sort of something you learn on set. Like Richard Wilson was amazing to learn off because he's been in the business for years, and just from watching him.
And we were lucky to have amazing guest stars as well, so even if they were coming in for maybe a week or a couple of days, like John Shrapnel and Lindsay Duncan and people like that. Just amazing to have around the stories and anecdotes and stuff like that.
That's my input.
Got a question from this person?
Yes. Which character in the story Merlin would you like to play, or would have liked to play, except one of your own? And why?
We talked about this on the lift on the way down, didn't we?
We did. We said, I bet you the question we get asked at some point is, which other character would you like to play? And I always say, the dragon. Because it gets that response, see? Always works. Follow up that.
Gaius. Oh yeah.
Screw you, man. I got a Nature Valley bar. I don't care.
So, right, we've got time for a couple more questions.
Really emotional scenes.
Did I?
Yes. Yes, your scene made me cry. It ruined me.
Really?
Yes.
Jackpot.
I just wondered how hard it
Was it hard to film? Well, if anyone's seen the outtakes of that scene, the answer is no, it was more hilarious. Because I just kept trying to kiss Owen.
It's just the fact that she said, the bit you didn't hear tonight was, she said, I cried, it ruined Christmas Day. You didn't hear that bit, and you went, jackpot!
That was the aim.
Right, okay, let's see, we've got time for a couple more, so we're trying to get reached. There is a young lady I'm trying to reach, and she's very tucked away. So, the lady in green here, there we go.
Just not the same.
Favourite fictional characters are from the Arthurian legends, so I just want to say thank you so much for how you played them. I just want to ask, what are your favourite fictional characters in general?
Favourite fictional characters? Well, that could be anything, can't it?
I'm going to do a massive plug and say Dorian Gray.
Oh, that is so cheap. Favorite fictional characters? I want to struggle with that. That could be Iron Man.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause for our panelists. Always a pleasure to see the legends. Keep it going, massively, come on. Stand up for people, wow. Tom Hooper, Alexander Vlahos, keep it going. Wow. What a Ladies and gentlemen, as they leave the stage, keep our round of applause going. With responses like that, it makes you wonder.